This is question 5 of the evaluation. This is question 5 of the evaluation. After producing this opening sequence, I believe we've been able to target our specific type of audiences, which was teenagers and young adults, and potentially expanded to a wider range of the adults. So the next age group above that. We've been able to attract our audience from the first scene, shown having the establishing shot, which was also a high angle shot of the floor, then appearing with the body being dragged, converting into a tracking shot above the victim, which was from the shoulders and up. This is a heavy opening in the sense that of what we are showing to the audience instantly. This was done so the audience would be immediately gripped and would be pulled towards the rest of the opening sequence, because we feel that having a strong start to the opening sequence, it will then make sure that the audience don't then get distracted by something else and actually keep watching the opening sequence. By using diegetic sound, the audience were able to hear the body being dragged across the floor, then suddenly the music starts. The mix of these can give the audience a perspective of being a bit uncomfortable with there being no music to then there being music, acknowledging that the opening sequence has begun. Short takes are used throughout the opening sequence to give a glimmer to the audience that the film is fast paced, and that is what we hope to achieve initially. With these short takes, linking to the music, it makes the opening sequence a bit scary, since the music is a piano being played, which does then lead towards a horror, which we didn't intend to have. However, it does make the opening sequence on edge, which we did want at first as well. So even though there's a negative, there's also a positive to it. So yeah, using these fast-paced shots, it's helped us get the audience really engaged with the opening sequence. Close-ups are used to attract the audience because they are able to see the small details, a very little movement that's effective. So when you see the movement of the notes on the wall with the shadows behind it, from the small takes, it looks really effective. We were never really able to address the audience due to the style of the opening sequence, because we wanted to do it sort of in this style of Seven. However, we were able to give the audience a chance to feel that they are in the opening sequence through the POV shot where the victim's being dragged across the floor. It would make the audience feel as if it's them being dragged across the floor, which makes the audience feel involved and can make them really engage in the opening sequence and make them want to watch the opening, and it would make them want to watch the whole film if there was a whole film produced. By having various locations in our opening sequence, which is some you may not be able to totally tell, it gains the fact that this film is an adventure to seek redemption. It can also show that the victims are travelling far away to get away from this person. Maybe they know that the killer is after them, after maybe them not giving him something or for any other reasons. The wardrobe we used was very basic, but also shows a reality, since we didn't want to make it something that wasn't in sync with the situation in hand. So we used simple clothing to show the victim as a normal everyday person, because we didn't want to make it seem too fake by using clothes of, we didn't want to seem like it wasn't real. So having someone who has loads of money with all this flash clothes. We just wanted it to be something simple, which can be effective but can also be sort of dull. And then with the victim, no, with the killer, we knew we didn't want to give a lot away about the person. So just having the mask and then the black hoodie with some writing on the side, it doesn't give anything away about the killer, which was what we wanted to happen in the first place. We decided to use a lot of different types of props so the audience would stay confused on what some of these are. So we used close zooms of certain stuff so you couldn't really detect what was being shown. Also, we decided to use the shadows of objects while also seeing the objects, or maybe only seeing the shadows, because then we wanted to show a deeper side to everything that was in there. And we also thought it had a really nice effect and would present a thriller type of opening sequence.